Ever finish a project and think, the colors are kind of dull, or the line art could be darker, or the whole thing just looks kind of faded, or even the opposite, that you want it to be soft and foggy, not sharp and crisp? Adjustment layers are perfect for touching up finished art in videos, or making changes to individual layers. This tutorial covers the most common adjustment layers and how to use them. Depending on your art program, you will have the ability to apply adjustments in one or all of the following ways. Adjust settings for one layer at a time, adjust settings for the entire image, or create a floating adjustment layer that applies to the layers you choose, either by setting it above them, grouping it to a collection of layers, or threading it into a node network. Now let's get into the types of adjustment layers. Brightness contrast. Brightness makes art lighter or darker. I never use this because there's better ways to do so without washing the values out. Contrast is more useful. It bumps vibrancy up or down. Levels. Extremely useful. Anytime your image feels washed out, or the lines look faded, or the paper is gray, Levels fixes it. If you're lucky, your program gives a visualizer like this. The leftmost control sets the black point. Drag this to make all of the dark parts darker. The rightmost control sets the white point. Drag it to increase highlights and the intensity of whites. Middle is gray. Usually a tweak to black or white is all you need, and as you get more experienced with it, some combination of all three can really make a visual pop. If you don't want to manually set your levels, click Auto, or use the black eyedropper to click the darkest part of your art, and the white eyedropper to click the brightest highlight. Some art programs allow levels to individual RGB channels, red, green, blue. That's useful for bumping up the overall color warmth or coolness. Curves. This is like levels on steroids. Same as levels, you'll see the black and white point controls on the bottom. Curves lets you add new points in the middle to achieve specific changes to the corresponding tonal value on the lower bar. Don't be confused by the fact you can slide points around. The y-axis location of the point determines which gray tone you are affecting. Drag the point up to make that tone lighter. Drag down to make it darker. An example, if I want to get rid of only the red midtones, but keep red highlights and shadows, I can do this. Hue Saturation, sometimes called HSB, HSV, HLS, or some combination of HS and another letter. It controls overall color, saturation, and brightness. I use it constantly. There's an entire Scribble Kibble tutorial on this effect linked below. Replace color or change color. Great for editing graphics with solid colors, but works on complex art too. Pick a color and replace it with another one. Gradient. Places a gradient you can adjust for lighting and effects. See the Scribble Kibble tutorial on blending modes to learn what crazy stuff you can do with gradient overlays. And that's it. Those are the major adjustment layers that are good to know. Depending on your art program, you might have other color adjustment tools like Color Balance or Channel Mixer, and they're all basically variations of the stuff I just talked about. They let you adjust what each color range looks like. Poke around, see what your program offers, and check the description of this video for follow-up tutorials.